This is Vargas, back again in the Vargas Vault. Thanking you all for watching me share another video. I recently was watching my channel update, and I got a couple more subscribers. So to all of you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you giving me that sub. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I recorded the last pickup video. It probably seems less because whenever I get a chance, I record the video, and then I have to edit it. Just put the title screen and the auto screen, and then update it, upload it. I'm sorry. So it might seem a shorter time, but it's pretty sure it's been about 4 weeks since I recorded the last video. And also I have been waiting for stuff to pile up because I mentioned this before. I'm not buying as much bulk as I used to. Whenever I get a chance, I buy whatever disposable income I might have. I buy some stuff, and I was able to buy some stuff. So now I'll share the video. So after that very long explanation, let's get started. Not too much to talk about, but a few things to talk about. Well, not strictly video game related or movie related. Well, I suppose there are a couple of Hello Kitty games, but I bought this little thing for my daughter. I'm working on a way to have my daughter actually, appear on more of my videos. I'm still trying to pitch that idea to my wife, so maybe I could do a pickup video with her, just her showing stuff. She doesn't talk that well yet, but she could. I'm still working how to work it out, but in the meantime, I bought this for my daughter. It's from a McDonald's set. It has a teacup, and it has a Hello Kitty thing that spins. So I saw it, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy this for my kid. Because we've bought a couple of them before. She has like 3 cups and a tea thing, so why not? Now, this is video game related, but again, from McDonald's. McDonald's has been really good with the Super Mario Brothers toys. They come out with the cards, the toys, action figures, a whole bunch of really neat stuff. And whenever Pokemon's another one that also is really good with that kind of stuff. So whenever I see Pokemon or Mario, I tend to buy if I can buy the toys. If not, I'll just buy a kid's meal because I really like the quality of the Mario toys. And picked up the red shell. This is a wind-up toy. You pull it back, it goes forward, and it's really cool. Of this line, I would like to get the little green extra life mushroom, because that was cool. It had sound, so whenever you would press a button, it would do the 1-up sound, and that was pretty freaking cool. So if I find it, I'll buy it, but this is pretty awesome. Picked up some soundtracks from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I picked up Volume 1. And this is the soundtrack for the anime, which is really cool. I love Neon Genesis Evangelion, and I saw this. I bought this from Movie Freak Bazaar. Had it in his weekly sale, and while I have cut back on my purchases with him, I saw this and I could not pass it up. I love Neon Genesis, and I bought the soundtrack because of that. He also had the soundtrack for Resident Evil. A lot of people hate on the Resident Evil series, the movie series anyway. The first one I liked, mostly because of the soundtrack. The soundtrack was really kicking. He had some really cool songs, and the score written by Marilyn Manson, I thought was really awesome. I liked the beat. It was fast. It was kind of aggressive. So the soundtrack for Resident Evil I loved. Movie-wise, the second Resident Evil I liked a little better than the first one. Because it introduced more of the video game elements. But I saw this and I had to get it. I didn't have the soundtrack for Resident Evil, the first one, and out of all the Resident Evil movies, the first one is my favorite soundtrack. So I had to get this because this is awesome. I didn't buy this from Movie Freak Bazaar. I bought this at a flea market I went to, just really quick before going to work. And it's the Armageddon soundtrack. A lot of people also hate on Armageddon, but I like the movie. I think it's lots of fun. I've heard it scientifically inaccurate and a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't care. It's an awesome blockbuster movie, and the soundtrack was really rocking, so I picked it up. So my movie soundtrack collection is coming along. Bought some video games, not that many, but I did buy some after a while. This one I bought just for lols. But for the PlayStation 1, I bought Scrabble, the crossword game, because why not? It's for the PlayStation 1. I like buying random video games. You know, there's a lot of shovelware on every console. You come across games that are just made, you know, to make a quick buck. Some of them are horrible, but some of them might actually surprise you. Some of them do have some effort and some actual game mechanics put into them. So I saw this. I'll give it a chance. It didn't cost me that much. Cost me the price of a CD. So why not? I'll give it a shot. Bought for the Nintendo DS Viva Pinata Pocket Parade. Oh, Pocket Paradise. I remember watching a couple of episodes of the Viva Pinata cartoon, and of course this had a Xbox 360 game. This one's like Animal Crossing. The best thing I can describe this as Animal Crossing. You have to. It's a little bit like Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon, actually, after playing a little bit of it, because you have to create a space for the Animal for the pinatas, and depending on how you create the space, you might get different kind of pinatas. So you have to collect. You have to create the space to invite the pinatas to live on your town, and then you interact with them. So it's a little bit like Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing, but it's pretty cool. But this one is the one that I really, really wanted. This is the one that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, I hope I hope it's complete, and it is. And I love this series. This is Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 358 by 2 days. I love Kingdom Hearts. I was one of those people that, when I saw the pitched idea of Kingdom Hearts combining Square Enix characters from Final Fantasy with Disney's characters, I thought that's weird. But after playing the game, I was like, oh wow, this is awesome. And I've played most of the games, and I love all of the games, but I hadn't played this one, and I'm looking forward to this one because this is the story of Roxas. This game takes place from his storyline in Organization 13, so super happy to get this, because the Kingdom Hearts games are kind of hard to get to come across. I've seen it at GameStop, this one and the one that came out for the 3DS, but they always command $40. Bought this for $1.50. So hell yeah, score. Super happy about getting Kingdom Hearts, and I want to get more playtime into that. This one I bought just because it has 19 games. It's a shovelware disc for the Wii, but it's Game Party 3. It has pool, it has hoop shot, it has whack-a-mole, something kind of like bowling. So why not? I'll give it a shot. Again, it cost me $1.50. I don't see why not. Sometimes you come across shovelware that's garbage. Sometimes you might get pleasantly surprised, and it's published by Warner Brothers Games, so I got a 50-50 shot that one's good. Also picked up Kids Sports Crazy Golf. Oddly enough, golf games on the Wii are surprisingly fun. They play really well, and this one is like mini golf, so why not? There's another one that I think was published by Capcom called We Love Golf. So I want to track that one down. You could get skins for like Chun-Li and Ryu and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it was Capcom. I might be remembering that one wrong, but I want to track that one down. So yeah, and the last one I got for the Wii U, also $1.50. Bought these games at a. Forgot to mention I bought these at a flea market. But this is for the Wii U Rabbids Land. The Rabbids, of course, became famous because of the minigames game. The series of minigames discs that came out for the Wii. The main character used to be Rayman. It was actually called Rayman Rabbids, and it had kind of a story where Rayman had to stop the rabbits from, conquering the world. But as the series went on, they got rid of Rayman, and it was just about the rabbits. But it was still mini games. There was mini game, except Rabbits Go Home. That one was kind of like a Katamari Damacy style game where you had to push a shopping cart and start collecting stuff. So that was a lot of fun. But then they went back to the mini games, and this one is actually more of a Mario Party ripoff. I haven't played it yet, but I do remember at the time reading in Club Nintendo that it was kind of fun. Not as good as Mario Party, but still, it's Mario Party with the rabbit, so I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I would, in an ideal world, like to have enough money to buy the Switch, because there's a Mario teaming up with the Rabbids game, so that looks like fun, but that's like a strategy game. So yeah, that was this pickup video with the random stuff. Super happy I was able to buy some music soundtrack. Always like to recommend the standouts, and I'm going to go with both Neon Genesis Evangelion. If you love the anime, this is the disc you want to get, because it has a lot of the soundtracks from the anime. If you don't like the anime or don't like Neon Genesis, then I'm going to recommend Resident Evil soundtrack, because this is pretty cool. I freaking love this soundtrack, especially the score done by Marilyn Manson. So he did some really, really good tunes. It's really hard to describe. It's fast paced. It's kind of aggressive. I remember on the Resident Evil DVD for the first one, they interviewed him, and he said that he wanted to play around with emotions. When a song needed to be like fast paced but also aggressive, he did that. So I thought he did really well with that CD soundtrack. Love it. And gonna recommend Kingdom Hearts again. It's a hard game to come across, but if you can find it, I would definitely recommend, because if you have a PlayStation 3, you can buy the Kingdom Hearts HD remix collections, Volume 1.5 and 2.5. They have the cinematics of this, but not the gameplay. You can't play it. You just you can just see the cutscenes. But if you want to play it and you want to get more behind Roxas and Organization 13, this is the game you want to get. Unless you don't care about Kingdom Hearts. If you don't care about Kingdom Hearts, well then, don't play it. But if you like Kingdom Hearts, this one is one to track down. But again, it does fetch a pretty penny, unless you can find it at a swap meet for a a garage sale at $1.50. Then you can get it cheap. But yeah, I was super happy about that. So yeah, this is this pickup video. Thank you so much for watching. To all my continuous followers that watch my channel and watch my videos and leave a comment, thank you so much for that. To the new subs, I hope you like what I'm doing. I've been doing it for a while now, but yeah, pickup videos are the easiest thing for me to sit down and record. But like I said before, I am working on some new ideas, new content, so look out for that. So I'm going to cut this video now, because I got one more video. That's going to be a long one, because it's movies, and I tend to talk on and on and on about movies, because I love movies. I just freaking love movies. So until then, guys, thanks so much for watching. This is Vargas signing out from the Vargas Vault. Till later, and thank you.